Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Journey. Today's video, we're going to be looking at the Noble Tavern, and something that I found out, if you joined us on the live stream, this is what we're going to be going over, is the ability to get a lot of your A tier heroes versus getting the S ones out of the Noble Tavern. Now, this is something that I don't know if it's a hack, I don't know if it's a fix, but players have been saying this is the ultimate way to make progression within AFK Journey, and we're also going to check out what's in the box. That's right, I got a gift box right here from Lilith. I want to see what's in it. As a content creator, every now and then we do get some souvenir boxes. And this one, of course, is for all of the PTR, the beta testing, everything that we did with this game. But let's hop into the Noble Tavern first of all, before we get into opening up the box. Now, overall, when you look at the hero recruitment, again, big thing in here is the wishlist heroes, and focusing on the A-level heroes are the ones that we're looking at. So again, looking at this last little one, when you look at Marilee, when you look at Corinne, when you look at Odie, when you look at Coco, some of the heroes that are in that A list are super, super effective in a ton of different game modes. Now, if there was an easier way to get this, we would do it. And guess what? We're going to. That's right, epic recruitment. I really didn't realize this. When you go in here, you have all of these S-level heroes. Of course, there's a lot of these that we haven't gotten. Most of them we do get. But there is also A-level heroes. Now, if you go in here and you summon up these A-level heroes, if they are pulled from the actual epic choice, they're going to give you a multitude of copies, which I believe it says 5 copies of these A-level heroes, which means for a regular player, if you're going in here and you're farming out these A-level heroes, you can build them very, very fast up to Supreme. Now, there's a couple caveats to this, and it took me a while to really understand, so I hope I explain it correctly. So looking at the heroes that we have within here, hero guaranteed choice in 30 heroes. Now you can see we have Coco, we have Damon in here, we have Arden, we have Vampira, and we have Naru in here. These are not the heroes we want to summon. Now this is a big kind of contradiction because overall, these are not the heroes we want to summon. The heroes we want to summon lie in this prize pool. That is right. Looking right there, we have Marilee, we have Corinne, and we have Odie. Those are the 3 ones out of the wish list we want to actually go ahead and summon. Now, this really makes a difference. So depending on what heroes you have in the epic hero recruitment is going to give you different heroes in the A-level recruitment, which is the reason why going in here and actually dropping these S-level heroes. So putting in heroes like Corinne in here, even looking at this one, putting Marilee, are going to give you a big chance to get the epic recruitment. But as you can see down here, they are no longer in the A level. Now, this, of course, is going to be something that is going to have a pretty decent level of RNG, because what you want to do is your primary heroes that you want to pull from this A level, you want to have them in the build when you know you're going to be 100% guaranteed to get one of those heroes. So again, a kind of a give and take in this one when it comes to actually building out these heroes. And I got to make sure I put the same heroes in here. So what I mean by this is right now I have 16, as you can see right here, epic recruitments. We have 16. We only have 11 chances to get that guaranteed hero in 30 recruits. So I'm going to do 1 epic recruitment, hoping that I get one of these heroes from this A-level wish list. Now, if I'm doing a multitude of recruitment, so if I'm doing 10, or if I'm getting close to this number where I'm very, very close to the recruitment, we want to put the A-level heroes in here that we are actually going to get, with the hopes that the epic recruitment is going to pull one of those heroes. Now, what is going to happen, and again, this is kind of the RNG part, is if I go in here and I do this one single pull, and I pull one of the heroes from here that we do not want, we are going to get a multitude of copies out of heroes that we do not want in the epic recruitment. So again, this is the RNG factor. So I'm going to do 1 recruit, hoping, fingers crossed, that we don't pull the heroes that we want to out of this epic recruitment. And I'm hoping it is not going to be a gold hero. It is a purple. That means, could it be the epic recruitment? And there is Sylvana. We only got, I think, 1 copy. So we didn't pull it. There we go. We have 10 more to go. So now, because we only have 10 to go, I'm going to put the heroes that I'm looking for in the A level in this wish list. So I'm going to drop Marilee in here. We are going to drop Corinne in here. We're going to drop Odie in here. And again, these are the heroes we are looking for, period. in a multitude of game modes. When you look here, I'm even going to drop Kruger in here. These are the ones that we're going to look for. Now, of course, because we know we're doing this epic recruit, you can also put in an S level hero if that is who you're looking for. You can put in Odie in there. You can put Thorn in there. You can put S level heroes in here as well. But the big part of this is trying to get these A level heroes up to that Supreme Plus as soon as possible, as fast as possible, because as much of a game changer as the S level heroes are, they are very, very difficult to get, where a majority of these heroes you can get out of very easy out of the shop in different places to exponentially build them up to that S level. So let's go ahead and save this. Now, of course, with the heroes being in here, the prize pool changes, meaning that when I do the epic hero recruitment, I'm going to get 1 out of those 5 heroes. If I get other purples, it's going to come out of this wish list, which is exactly kind of the heroes we're not looking to pull. So let's do the recruitment. Boom. This is guaranteed. Now we are going to get 1 of our A level heroes, and we're going to get a multitude of copies out of there. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. So there is the gold pull, even though we don't have an S level hero. And there is Kruger with 5 copies, probably the one least of the bunch that we wanted to pull. You can see we got 1 of Arden, because remember, he is in the other wish list. And then we also did get another copy right there. So these are the 2, again, in that wish list we didn't want. We did get a copy of Kruger, which again, I probably shouldn't have put Kruger in there looking back, but that's okay, because Kruger ultimately has to stay alive. Now we go back to 30, which means we're going to be dropping those very, very specific heroes in here, meaning again, and I have the heroes kind of listed over here on the heroes we're going to kind of swap out. So this, we're actually going to go in here. We're going to swap out, again, a few different heroes. Now, the big reason for this is having, again, the ability to actually go in here and build out very, very specific heroes. And I have a giant box in my way that we're going to open in just a minute. But looking in here, we got Arden in here. We got a couple heroes. So we actually have Arden. And I don't know if it makes a difference depending on the formation or how you place them in the formation. But I want to make sure that we do kind of put them in the same way. That way, if there's any chance that we're not getting them or we change up the formation in here, it's going to be a little bit different. So this one we have Viperon. This one we had, and I think that's it. I think we had Damon in here as well, which is right there. So there we go. So these are the heroes we're going to pop in here. Now, again, because we have these specific heroes in here, we are looking for Marley. We are looking for Corinne. We are looking for Odin, Sylvana. Okay, we really don't want to build her, but we got 5 more summons. So I'm hoping in here that we're going to be able to pull one of those higher percentages from those bottom ones. But like I said before, there could be a chance that you do pull the epic recruitment summon or that 5 summon, which means that you could essentially be using it for a pull that you don't want to. But hopefully, again, this is kind of how they game the system. And let me know what you guys think, guys, because right here, we're just getting a bunch of acorns. But overall, that is the reason why we want to go in here and do the summons. Prize pool, we want the much, much higher ability to actually pull all of those with the recruitment summons. Now, of course, in here, we are just really based on the wish list. We'll do a couple more summons in here because right now I'm not doing that rate up summons. So there we go. So we do get a Heowen. Now, again, as a support hero, as a wilder, very, very strong hero to build, even though, again, a lot of places, maybe not the highest utility, but when it comes to the actual, and there we go, we have a copy of Mary Lee. But when you look big picture at the tower progression, you have to have her built. You really, really do have to have her built. Then, of course, looking at our Emporium, we're going to go in here and buy these out every single day because this is going to be cheaper than utilizing diamonds in there. Arena store in here, I was building out Cecilia. I've been kind of going back and forth because when you look at here, Igor, Cecilia, okay, really good. But looking at the rest of the heroes, Rowan does pretty well. Brutus, probably only 1 copy at this point. But looking at Heowen, Cassidy, not really a huge part. Atlanta, again, another one that we don't want to build. So I'm going to continue building out Cecilia or Igor are the 2 that I'm going to focus on because, again, I already do have Brutus. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to buy out this Soul Sigil. And then, of course, in here, we are looking for who we want to build out. And, of course, when you look at the build out right here, we have Mary Lee, we have Odie, we have Kruger, we have all of the heroes that we're looking for. We have Coco in here that we want to build out of those specific summons to get them much higher. So I'm going to continue building out those copies and buying those copies of Odie, which means we're going to have the ability to actually build them up a little bit further. Sylvana, it looks like we got a couple in there, which there's another copy if we wanted to purchase it. Now, I did make a purchase. A lot of players were wondering if this was still free to play. We bought the monthly card. We went in here, we bought the monthly card out of there. There we go. So boosting that up to the crit. I don't even know if we got enough for Kruger in here to actually build him out, which we got 5. So one more will be able to take him up a little bit further, which of course, taking him up here is going to go ahead, increases range defense by 16. And then of course, getting him to mythic, he's going to go ahead and grant a shield. And the big thing with him is if you don't keep him alive, you're going to have actually a huge reduction when it comes to the damage that you're putting out in there. All right, guys, so I'm going to hop out. I'm going to go ahead and let's open this box. I want to see what's in it. And again, this is a thank you box, a souvenir box from Lilith for AFK Journey. So let's see what we got in here, guys. We have an AFK Journey pillow. That is right. If you can check that out. I know the light is kind of in there. AFK Journey, which of course is the brand new logo in there. Who do we got? So we got my boy Rowan. Rowan is on there. We have Cassidy in there. We have Brutus chilling over here on the side. And it looks like both sides of this are actually the same. And there is a ton of stuff in here, guys. Now, what do we got here? We got a couple keychains. So my boy, most of you know that I do love Rowan. We have some Rowan keychains right in here. We also do have a couple other ones, which I believe that is Cassidy. Again, I don't know if it's going to zoom in, but there we go. So there is some really cool keychains in here as well. And it looks like this is going to be epic. It is a playmat. This was my absolute favorite thing that we got last time. This is a playmat, and you can see right there is Rowan. Again, a little bit bright with the shiny plastic, but there is a massive AFK Journey playmat that is in here, which is awesome. I'm going to put it right behind my keyboard, right under my keyboard, and my mic and everything else. But what else do we have in here, guys? We have a letter. So there is, look at this. You talk about an epic recruitment letter. Right there is the epic recruitment letter, which is in person, guys. Very cool to see. And we got, it looks like Odie. Look at that one. That is awesome. That is an Odie. And again, these are little keychains. It's got the little carabiner up here. So we got 3 of those in this box. And it looks like something else. It is an AFK Journey t-shirt, guys. We are going to have to use this for our live streams. That is right. It is an AFK Journey. If you can see it right down there, AFK Journey t-shirt. That is absolutely awesome. And a big shout out to Lilith for sending these boxes out. I want to see what is in this letter. So they sent this little epic, like we just did the summons. We've seen the epic recruitment letters, and this is really cool looking in here. You can see it's got a little flower in here. It's got a little flower that it's kind of sealed with. And it also has, look, just like a regular invitation letter, it's got the cool little piece that you have to actually take it like old school mail. And it is an actual invitation letter, which is really cool to see. That's awesome. So we got the letter. Unfortunately, there's nothing in it, but very cool to see. So again, big shout out to Lilith Games and the souvenir boxes. I absolutely love them. I have a bunch of AFK Arena and now AFK Journey stuff on my desk. So very cool to see. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.